Hey guys, welcome back to the pre-vacation videos. Today is episode 5 of season 1, and it's coming to an end. This is the final episode of season 1, and then we're going to be on to season 2, which is only going to be like 3 episodes long. But today, I had an idea for episode 5. Let's take a look at the custom Lego ship that I made in episode 4. Well, I actually didn't make an episode 4, but like I showed you guys, it was in the closet episode 4. I was going to do another video for it. It is the Tornado Ultimate. Yeah, what a perfect name, literally. Like, yeah, no, this thing looks highly complicated, and it is. Before we start, if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe to the channel, or consider subscribing if you want to. If you guys want to stick around for season 2, which is coming up in like only a few days, because on August 1st is the first video, which it might be uploaded the next day, but whatever. And then, also guys, like or dislike this video. Alright guys, so let's get started on the Tornado Ultimate. So right at the front, you have these silver, gold, and red things, which they're actually just silver. These are dynamite cannons, which they shoot out like sticks of dynamite. They're called compact dynamite because they're in sticks of 1. And when they shoot, it releases like a decent size explosion for like 1 dynamite, but it's enough to destroy like a decent size of a ship. Then in the front here, you could see like there's a bunch of cannons. So the blue, red are cannons. These two, this gray thing and that gray thing on the side are cannons. This is a cannon right here. Basically, the blue and red ones are normal cannons, which they just fire at 1 per second. The gray ones are long nozzle cannons, which they can tilt, but they can't hit each other. Then the black one right in the front is called a dual shot cannon, which can fire 2 bullets at once. He has 2 nozzles. And then another thing is they fire at a lower rate, but are faster bullets. And then there's also a canister right next to the blue cannon. But to be honest, that canister is really for nothing. Like, I think it's like an oxygen canister to make sure like not too much poison gas goes on the thing. Alright, now if you're noticing, now you got a green. So I'm going to show you guys. There's a green see-through brick. There's a blue one, a red one in the back, and then, a red one on this side, and then there's a yellow one in the back. So basically, those 4 are different, like, natural power sources. This ship has 1 million hit points. And so the green one has 2 units, heals 2,000 hit points per second. Blue one has 4 units, and it's speed, and this one gives it 40% more speed. The red one is impact energy, so 40% has a 40% larger impact when it impacts, like, let's say it impacts a ship by accident. And the yellow one is for agility. 60% on that one. See, that's 6 units, because we're going to need the extra agility for this ship. And then also, on the sides here, where the wings are, there's a black one, and there's also a white one. The white one is better at night. The white one's better at day, the black one's better at night. Because the black one actually, instead of sunlight, it takes in moonlight. Which I don't know how that works, but still. Alright. Next up, as you're noticing right here, these purple things are poisonous. Basically, on all the wings, there's all these purple things. So if you touch them, you'll get a decent amount of poisoning. And it's pretty deadly, this poison. And then on this side, you have propellers, we have one there and one on the other side. Basically, there used to be just one on the top. Now, actually, on the top, on the 2 wings and one in the back right here, like, these things are generators, for, like, an energy of electricity and stuff. And, yeah, the wing fell off. The wing is, like, it's gonna fall off, like, sometimes, but that's it. Okay, now, this thing in the front. Now, you can probably notice where that top generator is, you got a really big red cannon and a white one in the back. So, basically, the red one is called an emergency cannon. Basically, what it does is it fires an ionizing laser, kind of similar to what a quasar does. Or, like, a gamma ray burst. However, it's, like, 10 trillion times weaker than a gamma ray burst. But the 10 trillion times weaker is still enough to, cause some sort of, like, destructive activity. And now the other one, which you just turn it around, there's this one, the Hyper Stud Blaster, which fires studs, obviously. It spins extremely fast. In my imagination, it spins at 80 spins per second. So fast that it sometimes makes a kind of weird noise, but it doesn't really disturb anyone. Remember, this is in my imagination. And yeah, this part is, like, very fragile, too. Everything's fragile about the ship. Actually, there is actually a way to rotate this thing at the top where you want to rotate the red and white one so the white one can be at the front, the red one can be at the back. There is a way to do that. We'll get to that later. Okay, let's move on to, like, the sides here. Actually, I'll move to this side. This side's a bit better. move to this side of the ship. Right here. So yeah, the generators. Yeah, so there's yellow barrels inside the generators, and they last for a very long time. And yeah, I'm noticing that you're gonna be seeing like the text on the screen because it's gonna put more details. Now on the side here, that gray thing right there with the holes in it is called a wall cannon. There's a green one at the back. I mean, there's a green one on the other side. And don't worry, guys, it won't actually hit these because it'll go above and below the wing. So, like, at least it'll, help. Alright, so now, these things here has a longer gray nozzle and a shorter blue nozzle. So the blue one shoots out blue flames that can reach very high temperatures. And obviously, as well, there's another one on this side. Alright, now let's move on to the back, which now we're going to get to some complicated stuff, because the back's going, like, there's even more going on in the back. Yeah, you guys can see, yeah. So you got a white and yellow cannon, where see where the Hyper Stud Blaster is? Right here. There's a yellow one and the white one on the other side. Those are called low-range cannons. They fire a bit more frequently, but the bullets are a little bit slower. Okay, now, these big black things on the, where the wings are, those are, like, big giant plates that, like, block bullets, even reflect bullets. They can block, like, I don't know how many. They can block tons of bullets. Like, remember, the numbers are going to be on screen. Alright, and then also, right here on the sides, this right here, sorry, my finger accuracy right here. Right here is the normal portable stud blasters, which they need to be manually fired. And then this thing right here has a black top, and it's like 3 units tall. That is a radio tower. Basically, if you want Wi-Fi, it's gonna be weak Wi-Fi, but still. Then you got this the plate here, which attracts sunlight, gives it a bit more energy. And also right here, underneath the cannons, there's like these guys here. There's a red one with 4 nozzles, and there's a blue one on the other side, which basically they fire 4 like a normal cannon. It's another type of wall cannon. And then on the bottom, which we're actually gonna do, is don't worry, this can easily be fixed, is that we're gonna remove this part. So right there, in between my 2 fingers, there's a gray cannon, and then right underneath those, so you see underneath the plates, there are blue cannons. The gray ones are mega cannons. Basically, they fire like explosive power. The blue one, or the blue ones in the back, are the same thing. Like, okay, I think you guys can see them. Are the same thing, but have less explosive power, but have plasma and electricity induced in them. So, nasty shock. Now, if you go to the back again, or should I say the side, you can go to this part of the ship right here. So basically, again, you got lots of cannons, you got normal cannons, the low-range cannons, the generator. This thing right here is a dust and smoke collector, so, like, nothing happens. And actually generates this thing over here, which we're going to get to in a second. Basically, the gray part of this, I forgot to mention, actually fires out smoke from the blue flames, so it goes into here. And, oh, this thing is a monster. That's called the Terra Cannon, and the name is right there if you guys didn't hear that correctly. Basically, it's the same thing. It's actually these 2 cannons combined in a way that it fires, like, this one fires studs. As you can see, it has the 6 holes, but instead of firing at 80 spins, it fires at a much slower 8 spins per second, but still, because it's a bigger cannon. And then also, instead of firing a radioactive laser, it fires more of like a molten nuclear laser. Or should I say, like, instead of a gamma ray laser, it's like a molten, somewhat nuclear laser. It's like a volcano, something like that. And now the final part, or the big final touch here, is right here. This right here, see this black thing? It looks like a foot. Basically, there is a sharper part to it and a flatter part. The sharp part is the red cannon, and the flat part is the red cannon, and the sharper part is the white one. So let's say if those are flipped, then this would, like, rotate. And then that thing's a poison drain, because all those purple things where the generators are poison. And so if you're a crewmate and you get stuck in the poison, just go to the drain. Now, I forgot to mention this last thing, which is not really, like, part of the ship yet. Right next to the blue cannon, you see that there's, like, a canister. It doesn't really do anything. It has no purpose yet, but we're going to try to get a purpose for it. It's just there because I think we can find a purpose for it. And that's it, guys. I hope I didn't miss anything. Okay, hold on. I'm actually gonna double check anyways. Yep, I think we're good to go. And yeah, also there is like blue and red gems like in those like little crevices of the ship, but those are just for decoration. All right, guys. Before this like gets too long, and you guys like stick it around a little bit. If you guys are new here, be sure again subscribe to the channel, and like or dislike this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked the Lego ship because my God, this took a while to build. And it just came to my mind. Remember, like that. You don't need instructions. And yeah, and so, I'm sorry, like this was just like one subject today, but trust me, the other episodes hopefully will be more impact and eventful. And also, we did get one new thing added to the added to the new recording system, which we got it from IKEA. Is this like thing? It helps like hold the phones. See, there's two sides. One like tilts it back, one tilts it forward. We might actually use that for videos instead of like me having to like hold a phone on something else. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry if this was a little bit of a boring video, but I hope you guys really like the Lego ship. Trust me, when Season 2 comes out, I'll see you guys then. Because Season 2 is going to be a big one. We only got a few episodes, but it's going to be a blast. Okay guys, thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.